Welcome back to Rimworld, and the people of Gumption Grotto are sure glad to... No, never mind. We got some mining going on. We got a little colony being established here. I'm not quite sure how they prioritize things. This whole Old West kind of motif makes me just... It draws me back to my southern roots. Can we haul... Was that haul things? Yes. All right. You all can haul. And you know what? We're going to go ahead. Now, see, he should be... I want him to put this leather in this stockpile. And so if anybody knows how to let me do that, I would sure appreciate it. Because right now all we have are textiles, and that's preferred... Oh, that's preferred. Here, let's change this to important. Maybe somebody will put that stuff in here. Just for the tailor when they start actually working on stuff. In fact, we could go ahead and add a bill to this. Let's go ahead and make us some cowboy hats. We'll make some cowboy hats for the colony. We want to make a door, of course, for our freezer. But then I think we're going to want to... we may want to have several people prioritize mining just for the day because I would like to get at least one of these bedrooms cleared out so I could make my freezer extend into the reaches that it is actually supposed to extend to. Although I did say I was going to make this an exhaust port. And you know what? I might just do that. Let's try it. It may be a little inefficient. In fact, I can absolutely see how it is a little inefficient. But we'll do it just for fun. So let's bump up. Let's see, 9 out of 20. Let's bump up their mining. Noranen. Let's bump up their mining priority a little bit. But let's make sure that everything's grown. And need colonist beds. What do you mean? There are colonist beds right here. Oh, we got a new, hold on. We got a new lady. Epsilon. Oh man, she sounds like an artist. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, this is kind of what we need is crafting and research. That is wonderful and capable of firefighting and is a pyromaniac. That's not great. But, backup doctor or possibly even, backup doctor, but just as good as our regular doctor. But can also do a lot of the... We'll go ahead and prioritize. You got to pull your weight around here, lady. We'll go ahead and prioritize hauling and cleaning on her patient. And doctor, she can stay at a 3 for now. Bed rest will bump up. Flick will bump up. And warden. Okay, you do have a burning passion, and you're better. Okay, you are our new warden. We'll leave that down at a 4, I suppose. Don't care about you handling animals. You could cook. 3 is fine. You do have a burning passion for construction, but only a 1, and repair, but only a 1. You know what? We'll give you 4s in those just because you're passionate about it. And yeah, other than that, you are going to be our crafter, tailor, crafter, schmafter, and researcher, actually. We could bump this back down to a 3 on you. We do need to get a research bench built, but I'm just kind of waiting on them to mine out a little bit more. In fact, everybody who can mine does mine in this colony. I want to get some things mined out real quick. We do have quite a bit of food right now. I just said we have quite a bit of food, low food. Nah, our food is perfectly fine. I do want Epsilon. I want you to prioritize mining that. And that. And that, and that, and actually we're going to go ahead and cancel real quick. I'm going to cancel the rest of this mining just so that we can get in our lovely, dovely cooler. And this way it should be exhausting the hot air out into here. And we can go ahead and Summer Wanderer joins. That's all fine. But we can go ahead and designate this stockpile for only... Well, first of all, let's get this crap out of here. Orders, haul things, haul all the things. Can I not designate you guys to haul these things? It's like slag chunks and stuff. Must designate haulable items. I'm not real sure why I can't designate them to haul that. Anyways, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back for a second. Let's see what we want this stockpile to be. Only food, clear all, priority, important, raw foods. Well, all foods. There we go. And yeah, that's all. Oh, let's go set up a little when we get raided. Excuse me. For when we get raided, let's set up a dump site. Actually, we can deconstruct all this business. Let's just for now set up a small stockpile over here for only dead humans. We will allow rotten, and we will put human-like corpses over here in our dump instead of building graves for all of them. All right, we got our raid. First raid, not really a big deal. This guy's going to be coming down. We'll go ahead and draft everybody. Actually, is Epsilon incapable of violence? No, she's violent. She's got a knife. All right, so we'll put our melee people. We'll put Epsilon. Well, first of all, yeah, let's go ahead and draft everybody, and we'll put our melee people up here to kind of flank. Once everybody kind of runs down, there's another melee person. They can go post up right here. And then our sharpshooter will be back. Well, we'll just be back a little ways behind a tree. And then our close shooter will be up a little ways behind a tree. Yeah, we'll send them all out to those positions. And homeboy should be coming down at any moment. Come on, Dark Eye. You're too edgy. You're too edgy with your eyes and your darkness. Oh, it said they were probably going to prepare for a little bit. Let's clear these notifications. And okay, here they come. Here they come. All right, let's turn it down and let's see what happens. All right. He took a shot. You have a long rifle, so you should, yeah, there we go. Now, Epsilon. Attack! John. Attack! And we'll let our melee people engage them a little bit. Quit shooting Epsilon! Okay, there we go, yeah, no problem. Everybody is undrafted. Epsilon, you're kind of the jack of all whatevers right now. Oh, we could possibly recruit this person. They're terrible. Creepy breathing. No, let's can we just release them? Can we just release him, or do we have to... Let's strip him. Strip him. Okay. And then, yeah, sure, just stab him to death. Sorry, Dark Eye. I thought I undrafted everybody. Apparently, I was sadly mistaken. Undraft. Everybody's undrafted. Go back about your business, about what you were doing. Okay, here we go. We do have some bedrooms made, so let us leaf. Let us leaf. There we go. Now I can designate those things to be hauled. So we want to certainly put a dwarf and da, and we want to put some furniture in both. I like to just go ahead and go straight to the double bed, and we'll put it just right across from the door. And let's see, they don't... Now this should have power. Is it just because it's night, I'm assuming? because if I go to my power and look at my power conduits, these things have power. It must just be because it's nighttime. Let's before I forget it, let's set up this thing to go below freezing. It's 70 Fahrenheit right now. We want to set it down to below freezing, which is 32. So we'll set it down to 20. That should keep everything nice and cool in here, and send out exhaust into our little exhaust vent. And we may have to make this exhaust vent come down here and go along the sides of the rooms for when we need air conditioning in our rooms. Epsilon, let's see. Well, we're just gonna kind of let you. Well, let's check Epsilon's health. I don't want her. She's pretty bad right now, and she needs a bed. Well, as soon as this here, John, let's see what we got everybody working on. All right, John, you are already. No, can you prioritize already constructing double bed? Okay, that's exactly what we want you to do. Hopefully he'll get that. No, Epsilon is sick and sleeping in the freezer. All right, Epsilon, guess what? I know you're new here, but this fantastic bed is your designated bed. And we're going to draft and undraft you. She's going to get a penalty for me waking her up. But now she's going to go sleep in an actual bed, and we could actually designate this medical right now because she is hurting for certain. We got another bed. Let's see who's the most upset mood-wise out of everybody. Shog is okay. John is fine. Noranen is a little fussy. And Epsilon is a little fussy as well. All right, guess what, Noranen? The squeaky wheel gets the grease. And you get your own bed. Medical operation. I don't need no medical operations. All right, so really, we're doing okay. Mining is important. Mining is going to be of critical importance. So is, well, I've got too much stuff to do, and as is kind of normal in the early days here in Steel Shiv, whatever. In the early days, we need to. Yeah, I know a Wanderer joined. Okay, Epsilon sounded like a female. I do want to, at some point, build a wall here and wall in these stockpiles. But that will have to wait. John is up and about. We got our power. I suppose I could give them a light. Tattered apparel, yes. We'll get your apparel going. We got let's see, we could add some bills here. Let's go ahead and make dusters for everybody. And let's go ahead and up that priority. And when Epsilon is well, she should, after eating. Okay, let's see what Epsilon's doing because I'm wearing cloth pants. All right, she went to put on her pants. Hauling rat leather hauling. Okay, she's prioritizing hauling right now, which is exactly what I told her to do, but I told her to prioritize tailoring first. Also smithing. So Epsilon, you should really be tailoring. And I'm not real sure why she is why he is not. They're kind of stuck on, and I mean I appreciate this. I appreciate the cleaning. The cleaning is wonderful and necessary. So this is going to be our research room. We need to issue an order to mine that. And I may be doing things a little slower than I normally do, but I find that I often give people way too many tasks to do all at once, and I need to just let them kind of get on their feet and get the basics, as it were, set up. We'll build obviously another room. We'll go ahead and plan to mine everything that we set up to mine. And do I still have everybody set to real high priority mining? Yes, I do. That's fine for Noranen. This can go back down to a 3 on you. This is good for now, and this can go back down to like a 4 on Epsilon. One Epsilon, I really want him kind of on tailoring. Oh, good, good. Our leather is getting stored in our tailor's place. Everybody's going to sleep. Epsilon, I thought oh, it's because this is still a medical bed. But whatever. Norianen, that's your bed. Everybody's got a bed. Somebody's vomitous. That's okay. We need a joy source. Let's go play horseshoes outside of the junk dump. No, we can play horseshoes right here. That's perfectly fine. Would like to get a research bench up. They've mined some of that out, which is good. So we will order them to howl. And we'll have to make this order again as soon as they start hauling. But we'll be able to put in a door here. And we'll be able to start actually making some crap. Simple research bench. Flip that like that. And then we'll put a sculptor's table. Well, I want the big research bench to go next to it. So we'll stick the sculptor's table back. Let's see. We'll stick the sculptor's table back there. And then we'll put a chair for each because that helps them be comfortable and be a little bit more productive when they are working. All right, now, good. We can research some crap. Stone cutting is the first thing. We need to make some stone walls. And let's go ahead and make sure somebody has got that prioritized. Let's see. Well, I would like Epsilon to tailor. Has anybody started? Epsilon. What are you doing? You're crafting. Why? Now see that I'm a little confused because crafting or research comes after tailoring. Okay, something must be wrong. Oh, I must not have, you know what? I bet I do not have the materials. Requires 80 ingredients. I don't have nearly enough leather yet. Okay, that is why they're not tailoring. Okay, I was a little disconcerted there at first. But we could go ahead and hunt. We could go ahead and hunt up some more animals, not the boom rats. We can mark that rat for hunting. And do we have any? Let's see. We can mark you. 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 And all these plants. Let's see. Let's go ahead and also give some orders to plant cut. And just get a lot of this crap out of here. We can chop wood too if there's any back here that got missed. And we can also plant cut back here. And we'll see what happens with the plant cutting and the whatnot. But hopefully Homeboy is now Epsilon should be researching almost full time. What is Epsilon doing? Epsilon, what is he doing? Hauling components to stockpile. Okay. Oh, he struck some components. That's awesome. But seriously, you can go ahead and research. They're gonna get mad if they don't have any light. So we'll stick a light there. We'll stick a light there. And we'll put a fridge light in, sure. Epsilon, this is your bed, dude. We got more bedrooms made. I gotta keep on top of that a little bit more probably. Doorway there, doorway there. orders. Hall. And furniture. Double. Double bed. Alright, double bed goes there. John, you were doing a fantastic job. Epsilon should be... Okay, now he's tailoring. Okay, great. What's he making? Cowboy hat. Now, somebody told me, and anyone watching can correct me if I'm wrong, but the thing to make was really cowboy hats and dusters, because they get finished relatively quickly. I mean, really quickly. Look at him go. And they're poor quality, but they're 100%. Area revealed. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. This. Oh, wow. We got a fancy area back in here. Well, this can be our little rec room or something, but for now we need to enclose it. And maybe we'll build a hallway out here or something. But yeah, we opened up this. Now this looks like it could be trouble. I'm gonna be honest with you there, because I know that sometimes you can kind of uncover things that maybe should have stayed uncovered. So let's go ahead and do a cross hallway here to build out from, and who knows what that will end up entailing. We can connect our exhaust vent to it here and either put more bedrooms, or it could just make these really spacious bedrooms possibly. I feel like they might still be prioritizing mining a little bit much, so let's turn you down to a 3 on that. And let's just make sure that we do have everything ordered to mine, or to get out of there. We got a bed. Let's see whose mood is the worst. We have whoops, I better click on needs. We have John and Shog, who do not have bedrooms. Shog, you are not happy. All right, so Shog, guess what? This is your new bed. Shog, have a sleep. This is a sleep number bed. I've designed it specifically for you, and if you don't appreciate it, then well, we will probably exile you, if not murder you from the colony. Murder you from the colony, yeah. Oh no, what's that? Mental break. Fire starting spree. No, Epsilon, you're not a... Epsilon, oh, give me a break. All right, let's make sure that everybody's on one firefighter. Only Narayanan and John can... Narayanan. Okay, you're putting out the fire. Put out the fire. Nope, come back, Narayanan. Put out the fire. All right, it looks like... Okay, his mental break is over. We got some cargo pods with some nice artillery shells. All right, everything seems to be going hunky-dory. We're not storing near enough power. Let's go ahead and make some more batteries. We can stick one there and one there. And then, yeah, we need to think about, let's see, have we researched stone cutting? Epsilon, I know I wanted you to make dusters and stuff for everybody. And how many have you made? Because I might be able to change everybody over to decent clothes. No, that's the first one you've really made. Are people putting on the cowboy hats? Yeah, it looks like they are. You know what? Let's add a cowboy hat, because who doesn't like a good cowboy hat? Let's put one more on there for John. John deserves a cowboy hat. And you know what, John? You're the backbone of this operation here. We are going to give you finally your own room. Thank you for not complaining about it and being a little whiner like everyone else. That just and you built your own bed, John. You're a scholar. You're a gentleman. You're the colonist we need. if not the colonist we deserve. All right, let's get rid of wherever the heck the thing is. Let's get rid of these plans. Let's get rid of plans. Let's get rid of all the plans we've made for they have come to fruition. There we go. Yeah, need warm clothes. We're getting there. We're gonna make some toques and all kinds of stuff. I love your tailoring. And I think right now, normally I like to prioritize research over crafting. But you know, we'll get there. You got a 7, and he's got a fantastic. He's got an 11 crafting skill. So let's go ahead and add a sculpture to the sculpture table just because we can. We'll just do a small one, and we'll make it out of. Clear all. What do we have a whole lot of? Potatoes, right? Let's make it out of potatoes. Make a potato sculpture. No, we'll just make this one out of wood. It'll be a simple little thing, but it'll help. It'll help the world. All right, planters are planting. Things are going on now. I do need to get these rooms beauty up, and I could do a lot of things. I could somebody's minor break risk. Noranen, what's your problem? Absorbed rotting corpse. Where's a rotting corpse? Was that a long time ago? Bonded animal homol died. Sorry, Noanen. Okay, who's idle? Epsilon, there is so much for you to do. We have a research project. Like, this just doesn't make sense to me. He should not be idle. Epsilon, please prioritize. Yeah, research is a long-term task. I know. Prioritize it. Did you finish all of your crafting? Well, you finished your cowboy hat, and you probably made quite a few dusters. Shog's wearing one. Noranen's wearing one. John's got his cowboy hat now. Man. Epsilon, even though you are you're idle right now, you did a good job on the tailoring, buddy. I gotta hand that to you. Okay, let's turn a research up to a 1, I guess. And then I don't know, can we jog his memory by drafting him and undrafting him? Go do your research. Oh, Shog is doing research. And we don't have enough stuff. Okay, we need to give Epsilon some other stuff to do. Hunt, construct, repair, grow, plant cut. Yeah, you can plant cut. No, we cut all those plants. Well, geez, I guess we better start building some stuff. I want to research stone cutting though before can you haul? We got all this stuff to haul, Epsilon. Give me a break, man. Let's clean up and haul some stuff here, buddy. Can I haul limestone? Oh, crap on a crap cracker. This, I am an idiot. I am an idiot among idiots. Dumping stockpile. We never did expand. Actually, I don't want to expand it right there. But we did not expand that. Okay, now you should not be idle. You should be able to dump and otherwise rid yourself of all sorts of terrible things. All right, everybody's got a bed. We're gonna go ahead and make this our jail. And we're gonna need a hospital. Hospital can be down here. Let's make them mine. Let's make them. Hospital can be right here. It'll be long. And we might be able to make that line up with our exhaust shaft. I am going to eventually want to make this exhaust shaft come down here. And I kind of want to make the hospital this big, but that seems like an awfully big hospital, but whatever. Tis what it is. We're going to want to expand this freezer, though. You know what? This is the freezer expansion. This is the freezer expansion right here. we're gonna have to do all kinds of things. But this I should not have mined. Let's cancel that. The freezer eventually will need to expand down here. And you know what? We're actually going to go ahead and... Can we make... Do we have any... We don't have any stone blocks, do we yet? We can make a gold wall. That would be helpful, probably. Alright. Epsilon, what are you doing? You cooking? Good. Good. We want you cooking. We got our 20 meals. Area revealed. We got another area revealed? It must have been a tiny little thing. We've struck jade. Ooh, somebody can make a jade sculpture. This is still getting this dumping pile. Eventually, I want. Well, the stone cutting bench is probably going to go in here. I would like to store all my stone right next to my stone cutting bench, but there's just so much of it that I don't think that is feasible or reasonable. But we'll mine that out. Now, are we in danger here of a roof collapsing? Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. But you know what? Well, I want to wait till I have stone walls. See, lightning can strike out here and fires can start. So I want to wait until I have stone cutting researched to make stone walls out here. Most of our place is roofed, which is good. This needs power. This needs power. Let's mine out. Let's go ahead and mine out this. And we'll run some power conduit down there. Why is the power failing? Have I not structured my power correctly? Yeah. Need conduit. Well, we're gonna need conduit all the way down there. But I've got more than enough power to power the things I want to power. I could say power a couple more times if you really want me to. Okay, everybody's got their own bed. That is pleasant. We're gonna have to probably replace these walls with wood walls at some point. Oh, the one thing I was gonna say is floor. So it might seem like it's a good idea to put down wooden floor, wherever it might be. Probably under floors. Yeah, I know, we need... John has gotten food poisoning. Well, who's been cooking your meals, John? Let's find out. Who's our primary cook? Oh, it's Noranan. 5 out of 20. Excuse me. 5 out of 20. Well, you know, these are the best cooks we have right now, John. You're a trooper, and you'll hang in there. So floors, it might seem like, oh, I'll go ahead and put wood floors in here. But they don't actually add to the beauty. And I'm not sure how you... Yeah, here we go. Excuse me. Flammability, work to make. It doesn't seem like they add any beauty. If we smooth floor... Well, I just happen to know that tile of various sorts adds beauty. But I don't know how to see that. But also just smoothing the floor adds beauty. It takes a long time, but it doesn't take any resources. So I'm considering, and I mean, believe me when I say it takes a long time. I'm considering smoothing the floors in here and here, but eventually I'll probably tile them anyway. So you know what? I think I'm going to leave them as they are for now. That's work I don't want to spend time doing. But other than that, yeah, our colonists can go about their day. Let's just zoom out here and make sure that everything that can be hauled is being hauled and is marked for hauling. And yeah, should get a sweet raid here anytime. Let's mine out the rest of this jade. And that is where we can put our next cooler that we will need to make our freezer a little bit more cold. And before we go here, we do need to close this off so that our freezer won't be well. won't be losing its coolness. Anyways, it's just like every time I'm like, okay, that's gonna be it for this episode. It's like, oh, here's another thing, because we got that wall to make, and we've got this power conduit to run through it. But anyways, that's about it for now. We're surviving, we're living, things aren't too exciting, but pretty soon I think we'll be getting raids and various things, and the colony will survive and will continue on. Perhaps we can roof in this area and make it a rec room of some sort, but I don't want the roof to collapse, so I will probably be wanting to put some pillars or support structures in there. At any rate, we are gonna have this open to the outside, and again, I'm like, oh, time to wrap up the episode, and then I'm like, wait, there's one more thing. There's a thing to do the thing, but you know what? He's gonna get trapped. Shog's gonna get trapped in there. Let's cancel that. Ooh, we got some whatchamacallits. Well, hopefully somebody won't get trapped in here. But we're gonna put another cooler in, yes, already. And we're actually going to, we're going to need to give power to that. We're going to give an order to mine out all this as well. And we're going to run power conduit down this wall instead of this wall. Anyways, that'll wrap it up for now. I'm Rantry, and I'll see you next time on Rimworld.